Whether you all are conscious of it or not, you are about to witness a miracle. God's very own creation, the joining together of two people into something brand new that has never existed before this day. It's the unique combination of the personalities and the characteristics and the life experiences of John Aaron Jovog and Zoe Aurora Stapleton into a union that is like none other. It's called marriage, where God will now continually work to shape you and to sharpen you into the people that He created you to be.
John Aaron, although I didn't know your name or what you looked like, I knew the kind of person you would be. And if you remember, when you guys got engaged, I told you that I had been praying for you to come since Zoe was about 6 years old. And here you are. To me, both of you individually and as a married couple are living proof that God really does work good for those who love Him.
The moment I met Zoe for the first time, they came up to visit, and I made the mistake of calling her Chloe. So she didn't like me right away, but I knew she was meant for John Aaron because she corrected me immediately. She said, "It's not Chloe, it's Zoe." And so I knew from that point forward that this was going to be God's plan for you two.
John Aaron is the best human that I know, who is always, for better or worse, authentically himself. If he's late, as we all know he might be, he's got a smile on his face. He's a great friend, an incredible brother, and Zoe, he's going to be the best husband. He's kind, caring, selfless, and has found a counterpart that matches his best qualities. We have plenty of roadmaps for successful marriages in the room, but fortunately for you and I, John Aaron, we don't have to look further than mom and dad. Everything they've shared about marriage has been true in Ken and I's first 2 years of marriage, and I'm beyond excited that you guys get to experience that starting a few hours ago.
Webster's dictionary defines marriage as the fusing of two metals with a hot torch. I think you guys are metals, gold medals. For those of you that may not know Zoe, or may not have known Zoe for as long as I have, there's 3 things that you should know about her. 1, she loves Jesus. 2, she loves John Aaron. Seeing her walk down the aisle today, you could just see it on her face, and that really says it all. 3, none of you probably know this, but Zoe is competitive. There's one time that sticks out of my mind more than all others. We help with the high school youth group, and we're at a retreat to Fun Spot. And I look over, and Zoe is playing this basketball carnival game so she can win a basketball. And I think in my head, only Zoe would volunteer to help with youth and have to win a basketball. Fine, the day goes on, we're going on the bus, and I look over, and John Aaron is also holding a basketball because he also had to win the stupid carnival game. And that's the moment I knew.
So you know how when you go out for communion, then you come back to your seat, you reflect, and then you people watch, because that's, I mean, come on, like everybody, you people watch. You look around and you try to see, people are found right in front of you, like you're gonna people watch. And I was looking around and I saw John Aaron, and he was staring at something. And I was like, what is he staring at? So I look and I realized it wasn't something, it was someone. It was Zoe. And he wasn't just looking at her. It was more than that. He was adoring her. That's what I knew. This is the man God intended for Zoe. Anyone that can look at someone with that much love and appreciation is ready to spend forever with them.
I, John Aaron.
I, John Aaron.
in the presence of God
in the presence of God
and these witnesses,
and these witnesses,
take you, Zoe,
take you, Zoe,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
And I pledge you my faithfulness.
And I pledge you my faithfulness.
I, Zoe,
I, Zoe,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
take you, John Aaron,
take you, John Aaron,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
And I pledge you my faithfulness.
And I pledge you my faithfulness.
She's just the kind of person that doesn't just say, have a great summer. She drives across the state to go to the beach with you. No, I'm just the kind of person that just says, happy birthday. She's a person that drives all the way to Gainesville in the middle of the night. Because she knows you're studying for the LSAT and you can't go out on your birthday. So she comes in at midnight with Taylor Swift 22 playing. She's like, happy birthday, and I mean it. She's not the kind of person that just sends texts. She gives hugs. She's the kind of person that does things so full of meaning. She actually means everything she says. And so I just know when she said I will today, she meant it.
God taught us a lot about what it looks like to be a leader. He taught us a lot about grace and forgiveness and patience through singleness. So I'm thankful for your listening ears, Zoe. John Aaron, you will probably be on the other side of a lot of her pranks. But she's also a very compassionate human. I've never met anyone that has so much patience to just sit and hear your heart. Zoe's someone that is willing to be there in whatever way that looks like for you. She's full of adventure and laughter, and you could not have married a better woman.
I have to say this marriage just brings so much happiness and love and togetherness and understanding why we're together. And we just become a whole beehive of support for you guys. Forever.